Well, hey, YouTube, Whiskey 3 Charlie Tango W3CT, your good old friend Jack. Back out here once again at the trusty US 1409. And today I wanted to test out an antenna concoction, or a different type of antenna. I've been using vertical antennas out here for some time, commercial grade antennas. What I wanted to do today, though, was use a wire antenna with a 9-to-1 unknown that I built. So let's go ahead and get this antenna set up and get it on air. And before I do that, I'm going to show you the equipment I brought out, and we'll get started with that right after this. Okay, guys, so again, ham radio is about experimentation, right? You want to experiment. Some people don't. Some people just buy a rig and they buy a commercial grade antenna set, and that's perfectly fine. You're going to do what you want to do with that. But what I want to do today was use the speaker wire, and as I said in the opener there, I made a 9-to-1 unknown. Now, I built this 9-to-1 unknown previously, a couple years ago, and I'm going to show you a picture of it here. Now, if you look at this picture right here, what you're seeing is the unknown, and I put an inline choke in the same box. And I had a couple comments come back and said, look, that's going to cause some interference between those two chokes. They're going to like somehow, put some RF between the two. And they did. So what I did now is, I think I got a picture of it. If not, I'll take a picture when I get home of this. But here's a picture of what the 9-to-1 unknown looks like now. So I took the 1-to-1 choke out of it and just left the toroid in there for the 9-to-1. Okay, so this is what we're going to be using today. I'm going to get this all set up here. It's getting hot already. I want to get going. So I got my 50 foot of high-vis coax here from DX Engineering. I have my it says 24 foot vertical counterpoise. I'm just going to use this as a counterpoise for today. I'm not even sure how long that is. This is a 9-to-1 random wire. Okay, so I'll be using this today. Again, I'm not sure. I should measure it, but I'm not even sure how long it is. We're just going to go with it. Okay. I brought a weight out. This is the 9-to-1 unknown that I built. Okay. So you see I put an eye hook in it there, obviously, and you just seen a picture of it anyway. So we're going to hang out in the tree. The radiated element goes obviously on the red. The counterpoise will go on the black. Now today I thought I would tune this with my Gozizu tuner. This is the battery powered tuner. There's a built-in battery in this tuner. And we're going to be running that from the 891. Now there's no connections on the back anywhere to actually plug in the 891 or anything, so it won't control it. It's just going to control it basically, I hope, by frequency. We're going to see how that works. I haven't had it out in the field, so we're going to try it out. And we're going to put the other end of the wire up with my DX Commander. So I'm going to have to figure out a way to do that. I'm okay. I think I have some insulators down there, so we'll put that up on there. All right, so let's go ahead and get this wire hung and get on the air before it gets to be. It's supposed to be like 92 degrees today. I don't want to be out here when it's 92 degrees. All right, so let's go ahead and get rolling. All right, so luckily I did find an insulator. So I did have an insulator in the car. See some major sunspots there. I don't want those sunspots to be in your face. All right, try that way. Okay, so I did find an insulator. That's good. That's positive. Let's get this rope in the tree first, and we'll go from there. And I know I still got to buy a throwing line, which I have not done yet. Jack, you got so much other stuff, you never bought a throwing line. I haven't. And I should, because look how tangled this rope is. So this is just traditional paracord here. All this is. All right. Got my handy dandy weight. Pitch this in the tree right here. Put the wire out that way. That's where I wanted it, right there. All right, perfect. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hang that anon up in the tree. My counterpoise will just come off the back of it. I think that's going to work just fine. I haven't even tested this yet, so you guys are going to see this first time here, so hopefully it works all right. All right. That's good. Get my random wire out of the bag here. This is just 16 gauge speaker wire. So that's all this is. Very cheap. I buy it on Amazon. I'll put a link in the description below for where I buy it, which one I buy. Doesn't really matter. What I like about it doesn't tangle much when you throw it out. So every wire is going to tangle a little bit, right? But not much. All right. Okay, there's that part of it. Okay, I'm not even sure how big this counterpoise is. Probably too long, actually. It looks like it's pretty long. Let me go see if I got another counterpoise in there, something small. I'll need something. Got a smaller wire in here somewhere. That looks smaller. Maybe we'll use this one. So it tells you how random this really is, guys. I don't even know for sure. Make sure my audio is still picking up here. I don't even know for sure if the wire is measured right. I'm thinking. Okay, just hang a counterpoise off of this side here. All right, don't want to lose my bags. Having these bags labeled has been a pretty good idea. All right, coax. You know, like I said, it's getting late fast. I like to do early morning activation, especially when it's getting this hot out, but I've been waiting, man. It's been raining every day. Couldn't wait to get back to the park. All right, let's pull this up in the tree. Get a better camera angle on this. I don't want this video to be too long here, that's for sure, but let's see. Should be high enough. Again, I could have just put a vertical up for the day and just been good with that, but you know how that goes. All right, so I got another camera angle over there running. And put this one over there, out that way. Take the DX Commander up there. see where we can stretch this wire out to. All right, let's go string this out. I have no idea if this antenna is going to work at all, but we are going to. If it'll even tune. I'm not even sure if it's going to tune or not. Huh. Bring it all the way up to here. Pretty good sized random wire, I can tell you that. Because you know yourself, random wires aren't normally, not really random. I gotta get some tape on this. All right, where'd the tape just go? I just had it in my hand. There it is. I've learned to put tape on these because I've had these come undone. And yeah, anyway. All right, let's see what we got going on here. No wind today, so that's good. My antenna won't blow over. I love coming to the park. I like getting out of the house. On the other hand, it is I guess it doesn't have to be. I make it more than it is, but. All right, let's see if we can get this up in the air. I'm going to tape this to the top of this thing. All right, let's see if we can get her up in the air. It's pretty tight up there. All right, a little bit of bow in the wire, but that shouldn't hurt anything, right? So, all right, let's get the radio set up and see if it won't tune. Well, guys, it goes to prove that very inexpensive, and I'll put the price right here. I'll put the price here of what it cost me to build that 9-to-1 undone. It wasn't that expensive, but it goes to show in 15 minutes, I've made, what was it, 14 QSOs in 15 minutes. The tuner here, try to get my camera around here. The Gazizu tuner is, I know it seems like it's scrolling because of the camera itself, but with the 891, it's working perfectly. I tell you what, it's so automatic. All I did was change bands. I started on 40 meters. I changed bands, and as soon as I changed bands and hit the key one time, the tuner caught it and tuned it. So, you know, there's no frequency changing, nothing I had to do on there at all. So it's a great little tuner. I also put a link in the description below for that, for the tuner. Again, this is an internal battery, so you don't have to hook it up to any battery pack. I am running my 20 amp hour battery this morning, and I am logging here with, Ham 2K, okay, or Polo. Some of you guys know it by Polo. And I use this keyboard, so everything's working well. All right, I'll come back and let you know how I finish up. But so far, so good on the random wire up there with the wind blowing now. Coming back here and the counterpoint's going right out there. So we're good to go. All right, let's see here where I'm at. You see me? Oh, there I am in all my glory. All right, guys. So yeah, I'll go back to the radio here and I'll let you know how I finish up. And I'll show you the map at the end of what this random wire can do. So again, I didn't even really measure. I just pulled that bag. So I'm not really even sure what the length is. But piece of speaker wire and a 9-to-1 homemade undone. And we're doing great. All right. See, we'll need a tuner. But other than that, I'm going to keep going here and see what I can get. Okay, guys. I think I forgot when I showed you the SWR here. I want to show you this when it comes up. If you can see this good enough. I don't know if you can see it or not. It's 1.09. Okay. Oop. All right, guys. So that was successful. And again, the random wire. So a piece of speaker wire. You know, I'll put the random wire sizes in the description below. Then that way you'll just have them. Write them down so you have those. So random wires work very well. You can use it obviously with the Yaesu 891 as long as you have a tuner. I'll put this tuner. This is the ATU 100 with the internal battery from Guzizu. I'll put that in the link in the description below. And like I said, guys, I don't promote anything unless I truly believe in it. And it worked great today. I made 20 QSOs in 31 minutes. So I'm happy with that. But I think I'm going to tear down and get out of here. I don't know what it is today, but you know, when it gets the first couple nice days here, the bugs are just crazy out here today. I don't know. Other than that, I mean, it's been a good day. So, guys, thank you for watching this. And you know, this was more not about the activation again. This was more about using a random wire antenna and being able to use that with a Yaesu 891 that doesn't not have an internal tuner. So you can do it. You just have to buy, you know, a couple pieces of extra gear. There's my hat crooked. I don't know. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching this video. Hopefully it was, you know, entertaining, something you can use. And, you know, get out there. You don't have to buy an expensive antenna. Get some speaker wire. And, again, I'll put a picture of the undone right here just one more time. The internals of the current way I have it set up, the 9-to-1. Very easy to build. And, yeah, it's just a good time there. So, I mean, you could buy these things too for about 30 bucks, but why buy it when you can build it? Experimentation is a lot more fun, right? Just to put it up there and see what your work can really do. Again, here's a picture of the map. If I didn't show that yet, right here's the map of today. Great activations. Good time talking into Colorado, you know, out west, talking into Canada. So it was a good time. I had a lot of fun. Well, 73s, guys, and I'll talk to you next time. This is my ham radio journey. I am Whiskey 3 Charlie Tango, W3CT, your good old friend Jack. And I will talk to you next time. 73s, hope to catch you on the airways. Bye for now, guys. Now I got to tear down everything. Setting up is one thing. Tearing down. Setting up is fun. Tearing down, not so much. Whew. All right, time to get out of here.